Hey there, guys. This is Malorian, and this will be a War Machine battle report. It's going to be actually a first for me because this is going to be the first time I'm ever going to be using Epic Baldur. So, really, what I wanted to do with this game was to play Kaya. I just reviewed her for the Warcaster review. However, the second list I brought was Epic Baldur, and when I looked at my opponent's list, he had Caine2 and Nemo2, and really, I did not trust Kaya against Caine2, so I decided against that and went with my more defensive list of Baldur2. And it's a good thing I did that because I am against Caine2, and I know how deadly he is, and so I'm going to be very, very careful. All right, so the scenario here is first to five. There's no kill box. You get one for controlling the far zone, two for dominating. You can get one for dominating the close zone, one for destroying the enemy objective. And what the objective does is that it has fuel, so your guys can charge for free, and it has priority, so you can't dominate if you're within control range of it. So my Baldur2 list is really this blocky, slow attrition style. So I am running two Stalkers, a Megalith, a Gorax, the Stones. I also have Snapjaw and Wrong Eye. And actually, normally in my list I had prepared, I'm supposed to be running a Pureblood to get that spray in there. Plus, having those Warp Wolves behind the wall is awesome. But I really want to try the Riphorn, so I have the Riphorn instead. On his side, he has kind of a crazy list with some very tough parts in it, but it's going to be Caine2, who's just running the Hunter. There's also going to be the Squire and Reinholtz, his little buddies. He's going to have Rudger Shaw. That's the first time I've ever seen him. And he's going to be running the Freebooter. He is going to be having the Boom Howlers. He's going to have Terran. He is also going to be having the Master Gunner. He is going to be having the Gun Mages with UA, and they are going to be running the Avenger. Then there's also going to be Pendrake, and he'll be doing his thing. There'll be Lanissa Rasil, and I believe that's everything. I'm probably missing a solo, but yeah, lots of crazy stuff. So he won the initiative and decided to go first. And so looking at his deployment, it looks like he doesn't have very much going on the right side. So I'm actually going to send Snapjaw and Wrong Eye at that because with their Animus, the Submerge, I can't be targeted by magic or shooting. So that'll make them really good over there. And hopefully I can just grind down and maybe even set myself up for some points. Because really, I don't see myself winning this by assassination. We're not using a clock, so I won't win on clock. So I really have to win this on scenario. So he gets first turn, and he's just really running on up. On my turn, I do Submerge and Charge with both the models on the right. On the left side, I'm really just running up and then putting up the rock wall. One of the things I could have done if I would have done my activations better is I could have gotten the Roots of the Earth on Megalith, but didn't do that. Just actually ditched a couple of Fury instead. But yeah, that's really it. The stones are further back, but that's because I don't plan on using them for teleporting. I'm planning on using them for healing. So on his turn, he's really coming at me. The Boom Howlers on the left, he gets a couple of charges, but for the most part, nothing's really done there. Caine puts up the spell now for no knockdown on himself, and he'll be happy with that. By the way, another solo I missed is that he also has Corbeau, and he also has Gorman. So lots of solos in this list. On the right side, one of the biggest things I didn't see coming is the range he's going to have from the Avenger, and then also from the Hunter. So they go and they shoot first the Avenger, and it's going to be knocking down all my guys there, or rather just knocking down the Megalith and the Stalker that was there. And then the Hunter is going to shoot Megalith as well. So Megalith actually has quite a bit of damage on him already, which I didn't really plan on, but I can deal with that. Looking at this then, what my plan is for this next turn is to really start grinding away at those Boom Howlers, just slowly doing that grind. And then as well on the right side, really charge into one of those gun mages so I can then also get some attacks on that hunter, and then that should make me feel a lot safer. So that's what I do, or what I start to do, and then I realize, well, I don't think I can go that forward because if I go that forward and do my whole wall thing, Gorman is just going to blind like three of my guys at once. So basically, between the turns, uh, in the control phase, Megalith heals a bit. He comes back to the stones heal, and then after that, really what I'm doing with the stalkers is they're doing sprint. So they try to kill a few guys, sprint back to get away from Gorman. But man, his toughs were on fire. Of course, it's 50-50, but it seemed like he was getting more than normal. Then the Rotterhorn has to take, because I couldn't clear out enough, one free strike, and he takes a massive free strike, taking like 10 damage, and then in the end, can't even finish off the one guy he is fighting. Um, because I really don't want to be kind of really losing a lot this turn, I pop my feet and I kind of hold back, way back as far as I could with Baldur. Looking back, this is probably not the right turn 2 feet. I should have waited because he didn't really have a lot he could get on me, but I popped feet. I think it was more just because I was wanting to defend against knockdown, but I didn't really need to do it yet. Otherwise, on the right side, I charge in with Snapjaw, miss an attack, then boost to hit against the hunter and get the crit knockdown with the tail, and also destroy the gun. So that's perfect. The wrong guy is submerged again, and it's looking okay. So on his turn, he has his boom howlers that are kind of more swarming around me. I don't believe they get any damage on me. He does try and kill the right stone, fails, and then Caine comes up and yeah, gets it done. Uh, I didn't have Submerge up onto Wrong Eye, or sorry, Snapjaw. So really, those gun mages they get the Beast Lore from Pendrake, and then get some Crypt Brutals and start getting some damage on me. So maybe I should have submerged, but I just really need that focus to do some damage to the hunter. The hunter, of course, is immune to free strikes, so he starts coming after Wrong Eye. But I'm pretty sure Wrong Eye can do pretty well against him. Uh, I mean, I just need two to get submerged on myself again. But now looking at this, for a while I tried to find a way that I could get something to Caine, but with that wall and the boom howlers, I just could not see a way of doing it reliably, especially since he has no knockdown. If it wasn't for that, I think I might have been able to figure something out, but really, I just need to attrition now. So that's what I do on the right side. Really, Wrong Eye is just starting to kill off gun mages and heal himself. I charge in with Wrong Eye, and where I just wanted to really cripple that hunter, I actually destroy it. So that was really lucky on my part. Otherwise, what's happening here is, yeah, just grinding and grinding, killing off almost all the boom howlers. Although I do make a mistake. I mean, of course, I am really worried about Caine and his assassination, so I pull back. But one of the biggest mistakes I do is I put basically Megalith puts Roots of the Earth on himself and does his Animus. Uh, I then do with Baldur pulling back Roots of the Earth on himself. I put Roots of the Earth onto the Gorax. But really, the way I have this set up, I don't need to worry about this because he can't get to a spot where he can shoot me with Caine. So I didn't need all these defensive things. And if I would have put up the rock wall up on where my Riphorn is, then all of a sudden he just can't get to me with his freebooter. So that was a big mistake. Plus, like I said, my feet would have been a lot more valuable here. So a little bit of mistakes, but hey, I'm a new E-Baldur player. So on his turn, he really makes me pay. Basically, the Avenger goes and he does his knockdown shot and knocks down all three of my beasts there. The freebooter comes in and he beats up my Riphorn. Rugger Shaw with flank charges in and kills the Riphorn. So there's one beast down. Then between some shots and the charging in boom howlers, he is also able to kill off the right stalker. That's also with some shots from Caine. And then really it's just him going after my Snapjaw, and he got his butt kicked too because Pendrake comes in. He has Dismember, and yeah, he really takes a big chunk out of Snapjaw there. So that really, really hurts. I am in a lot of trouble here, and so I'm going to start needing to really focus on scenario. Uh, Again, I would love to find some way to pull off the assassination, but with no knockdown and only the beasts I have, I just can't do it. I need to somehow find a way to keep up this attrition and go from there. So that's what I do. On the right side, Snapjaw is able to kill off, sorry, Wrong Eye is able to kill off the two guys in the zone. And then Snapjaw is able to kill off Pendrake and another guy. So starts to heal myself up. That's going pretty well. Um, Megalith is able to kill off those boom howlers, so the boom howlers are totally gone. The stalker comes over and he kills the freebooter, so that's gone. Um, Really, then I'm just trying and hide. I just don't want to lose because I get assassinated. So I kind of set up a line, put a wall in front of it. I'm hiding back to roots of the earth, and I'm back in the woods. I am not going to give Caine any chance whatsoever. So I do score 1 point at this point here, so it's going to be 1-0. So on his turn, he's going to be doing what he can. He's going to be blinding my megalith, so that's going to kind of really reduce what he can do. Caine actually is now just running down, so he is really going to be putting on the pressure for scenario. The one gun mage walks into the zone, so I don't control again, and then the Avalancher or Avenger comes over and hits Snapjaw and really hurts him, but I survive, so that's good. It's really because he missed his last attack. And then otherwise, he has Rugger Shaw and Terran who are going after the Stalker, and they do some damage, but I'm alive there too. So, really, what I need to do now is I need Snapjaw to destroy or kill that other gun mage so I can control again. I need Wrong Eye to really mess up that Avenger, so he can't do too much to me. I can't clear out the zone this turn, but I can start getting it going. And meanwhile, I gotta hide from that Caine. So unfortunately, Wrong Eye fails to kill the gun mage, so I won't be scoring. And Snapjaw, even though he did lots of damage, because it was always on different columns, I didn't take out anything. Or maybe I took out the gun. I don't know. But it was not enough. I believe actually I don't cripple anything. Megalith just goes to engage because, hey, I'm blind. I can't really do much of anything else. Baldur comes over to the other side of these woods to hide there and makes a wall where I can protect it with my Gorax. The Stalker goes and he is able to kill off both those solos there, Rutger Shaw and also Terran. So they're both gone. And yeah, no scoring, but the attrition is kind of going okay. So on his turn, his Avenger is going to be able to kill Wrong Eye. So Snapjaw. I always mix up those guys. So now there's just Wrong Eye over there. Meanwhile, the one other gun mage does the Thunderbolt shot to push Megalith away, which then allows Gorman to shoot him with the black oil and blind him again. Otherwise, he takes his last one from the Squire and starts shooting up the Gorax, but it stays alive. So that's good. Still have that beast. And I don't score any points, but now I'm in a very difficult point because if I want to score anything else, I know that I can probably score with Wrong Eye one more time before he dies. If I want to get the zone, though, on my side, Boulder has to get into the zone, and that's going to be very dangerous. So what I do is the Gorax comes over. He's already hurt. And he is going to be going and throwing with a power attack. After he gets healed up by the stones, the Lanissa Rasil into Caine. So I hit. That's awesome. Failed to kill either of them, but they're knocked down. And the biggest thing there is that that's going to cost Caine a focus to get back up. Then Baldur is going to charge a stone, destroy it, and then now I'm in range so that I can be allowing the Stalker to go up and kill Corbeau. However, since I have that other stone there, I can't actually place my rock wall. Now, I am camping 6, so I should be safe from the feet, but it'd be a lot nicer to be +4 defense right now. Otherwise, the Stalker goes up, kills Corbeau. Wrong Eye is able to destroy the Gun Mage, and now I destroy the gun on the Avenger. So I score 2 more points. It's going to be 3-0. Um, Megalith just engages Gorman again, and I have to hope I survive. So first thing that happens here is, of course, he pays 1 to shake the knockdown. Reinhold survives the free strike. I failed a hit to give him an extra bullet, and he starts to shoot. And the first one he does no damage. You know, it's a feat, so it's getting stronger every time. But I just keep on passing this all off to Megalith and then to the Stalker, and I'm going to survive. Now, as you can see here, my beast took a huge wallop. Megalith is on 1 box. The Stalker has only 3, but I survived, and that's the main thing. So after that, really, he's just running solos or models into the zone. So Gorman's in the zone. The Squire runs into the zone. The last Gun Mage runs into the zone. So he makes sure to contest that up. The Avenger kills Wrong Eye, so that's gone. But now I'm in a actually pretty good spot. He contested the best he could. But all I need to do now is to basically kill these 3 models with my Gorax, Megalith, and Baldur, and then I'm pretty sure my Stalker can destroy the objective. So that's what I do. Megalith, I mean, I do all the healing and all that good stuff, but Megalith comes over, throws the Squire into the Gun Mage. It kills the Gun Mage, knocks down the Squire. Because he didn't put his models close enough, the Gorax is able to come through, put Primal on himself, and kill Gorman. Baldur charges over, destroys a Squire, and puts Primal on the Stalker. The Stalker destroys the objective, and I score 2 more points to win by objective. And wow, this was a tough game. You know, a lot of times I love playing myself with Caine2, and now facing him, wow, you know, like this is supposed to be a defensive list. I can just survive anything. But when you have this guy that does that much damage and Terrence, you can see through my wall, or if I don't have my feet up, so you can just knock it all down. You know, like Baldur, it is hard to keep that guy alive. So made a few mistakes there with my feet and stuff like that, but it was a really great game. Hope you guys like watching it, and we'll catch you later. Bye.